Alright guys, this is Nicholson electroplating a DLC case from the old game. We're just going to play some random cases, and I hope you enjoy.
Jack has a lesion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
With the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon and we have to be on the other side ready to help.
Christ, what was that?
Explosion. Something big.
You think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Bloody big
We
explosion.
need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
Alright, let's go! Here we are.
We have looters around the corner. Cuff them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
Shoot the cops, you little prick! Get that bastard cold! Now ain't the time to be...
I choose shoot him. Right.
The commander will want us at the scene. Let's go. Jesus. I'd never seen nothing like this.
I wish I could say the same. It's like...
I'll change my outfit. Let's put Roderick. Right.
You're late, Phelps. Get delayed somewhere?
What in God's name happened here?
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. I mean, look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there?
The mayor is going on television, appealing for calm.
Television? Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go on?
You're
Great
looking
time
at the
to be on
remains of
television.
Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion, but I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with anything.
World's turned upside down.
That's it, Mr.
Then
Mayor.
it's time for us to do our jobs.
Well, good. Thank you very
Ooh,
much.
police chief.
Think it went okay?
Right.
Pick up, sir, but that's to be expected. Nobody's ever done this before. Get better
Hey,
with
detectives! I think I got something here.
Here's a clue.
Any idea what this is?
What do you think, sir?
Looks to me like some kind of machine component. An airplane part, maybe.
Very resolute.
Oh wait, that was nothing. Right. Wait, I went past one. Oh, here it is.
I thought 4 minutes was a tough break.
Looks like all that's left. Try the laundry tag.
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here.
Alright then. Okay, I'm back.
Only OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle.
Ooh.
Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name.
Right then.
What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. I used them in OCS.
Right. So to solve this
First letter to the
cipher,
cipher key. The rest of the message should align itself.
scroll to H as you can see on the paper. On the left. Go to this little cipher wheel. Then scroll to K. Then we rotate the outer wheel to the first letter of the cipher, which is K. And can you see how that N has appeared in the top left corner? That's just to know that you've got the right letter. Right. So we go to S. We go to B. We go to O. Then J. L. K. Q. Then X. Oops. Right. You don't have to scroll them in this order either, guys. Then X. S. Then B.
It's an address. 133 North Vermont Avenue.
Right. On that. Now the music stops so we don't walk away from discovered. Oh, and guys, I wouldn't watch this if you like looking for a tutorial on how to do the case, because I probably won't get 5-star. I might do. Oh
Fred
no.
Nicholson.
This is your place?
What's left of it? 32 years of work up in smoke.
Let's begin.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
What exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
So we doubt him.
A lot of people died here, Mr.
1 minute.
I'm
Let me change something in the options. Controls. Display. Camera. Automation. Shake on. Subtitles. Off. I'll put the subtitles on. Here we go.
Press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor intensive. The process could be worth millions.
Right, we got that right. Next
Who
one.
is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
Who's lying?
Akamoto was involved in industrial espionage. Was she working for you or for a foreign government?
That's a ridiculous assertion. How can you possibly say she was a spy?
Spy camera, mate.
How many of your other employees carry spy cameras in their handbags?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, she was selling me out.
If she wasn't a foreign spy, who could she have been working for?
There could be other plating companies, but the big customers for the process are the aircraft manufacturers. Lockheed, Boeing, Hughes, North American.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do? You were prepared to take that risk?
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks! And God knows how many people are dead.
I regret that.
That's laudable.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson. Can you send us Dr. McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
They're likely to be Dr. McClellan. The majority of people who work here don't use a laundry service.
Right then, so we'll go to decipher that address first. And when we get there, we'll find where Spirit Laundry is. Let's go.
You think McClellan went up in smoke? Or is he still alive?
You could ask the same question about Tomoko Akamoto.
I guess you could. You got an answer?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Continue to respond, sir.
So then, so far I hope you enjoy my gameplay. And, we'll just enjoy. I don't really know what to say. But after this, if you'd like me to, just comment down on the video if you want more LA Noire. Oh, if I didn't tell you before, this is the remastered version too. Alright then, here we go.
Well, well. Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Somebody turned the place over. Better watch our step.
Ooh, it's typing.
You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. That apartment gives you one of those when you retire.
Ooh, the other ring.
Looks like we have a match.
Interesting dame, this Sakamoto. What is it exactly?
Microfilm. A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Ooh.
Rod must have amazing eyesight. You think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel.
Ooh, dead body.
One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank.
John Doe.
Could be a class ring.
Ooh, watch.
Oh, Jeans Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
Yes.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Got so far before Biggs.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size. It looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help.
Biggs, edge 525. I'll need a couple of black and whites at 133 North Vermont Avenue, Wilshire. We'll need an ambulance in the corner. Probably a team from technical services as well.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. I didn't even do 10 seconds and I crashed because the number plates fell off.
I wouldn't feel safe in a tank with you driving.
Here we are. Laundry.
What do you need?
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
All right.
Number was J2620, Cole.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247. Messages, please.
You need to call Ray Pinker urgently.
Can you put me through?
It's ringing now.
We're on our way in.
Nix that. I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R-4360s. I think you better get over there and check it out.
We're on it. I need an address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thanks for your help.
Ooh, who is it then? Try and keep it a secret. Hughes aircraft. Let's go. Ah. So the only DLC case that I have played for this game before I got the remastered version was the Naked City, because I got code for it with the game. Prefer these cases though, because that case, well, it's alright, but I just prefer the other DLC cases, to be fair.
This is a military project, gentlemen. Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from Military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs. You're not still with the LAPD.
Right so, mates. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. I found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss it.
Let's go.
Who is Mapes, and what's his connection to Howard Hughes?
Vernon Mapes used to work Advice. Word is he runs fuck pads for Hughes' starlets.
A pimp. Earl and Mapes would seem.
Mapes was the role model for creeps.
Like Earl.
Follow me.
Good day, miss. Can that thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she? Oh.
That's a big plane.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H-4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Let's go.
You know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
Maybe
do you know
one.
the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
We know that you were sending parts to Nicholson for testing. Question is, whether you were going through Nicholson or cutting your own deal with McClellan.
Interesting theory, kid. How you gonna prove any of that?
Prop spinner.
We found a prop spinner in the wreckage. We believe it belongs to this aircraft.
We sent them some aluminum parts to test. Howard and the Boffins were interested in this guy McClellan's theories. McClellan was cutting out Nicholson. That's not our problem.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
You want to take a look inside?
Oops.
Can't hurt. That is Marie the Body McDonald.
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
There we go. So.
Is that a Pratt & Whitney 4360?
Sure is. You know your motors.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
Okay.
What is the oily covering on the metal?
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
Okay.
McClellan's process was going to replace all this.
Right. Sorry, guys.
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west.
Let's go and input it.
76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. .76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Let's see where this is exactly. The Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
Right, let's go.
He's probably done tinkering with that camera.
Right, guys, I won't drive at this point.
Thanks for the tour, Mapes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German broad.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy, Vernon.
That driving thing that said by that I mean, like, It's just this journey back to the police station I'm not driving because it's quite far. Right then, let's go.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
So McClellan was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
Looks that way. This would never go all the way up to Hughes. You would have middlemen dealing with stuff like this.
Someone like Mapes?
The word middleman was invented for guys like Mapes.
And here we are. Here we are, I mean.
I want to make homicide.
Hey, Cole. You're not winning any...
Where do you stand?
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs.
Okay.
You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
Very funny.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
Ha ha ha. That laugh was weird, I know.
Bringing the Watcher a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
I say we bust in
This
there and find
picture.
the goddamn evidence.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy, and Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer. I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in a fridge.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell. Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the petri dish.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Ugh.
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumpy from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple of years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil. You could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
McClellan's patent application. So we have McClellan raising a patent and selling to Hughes, And Akamoto copying the details for Lockheed. Where does that leave Nicholson?
With a great big hole in the ground.
Oh, wrong way. Come on. Right. Well, let's go to this house then. This house is like probably like a few streets away from here. Let's go. Oh, come
Where's your
on.
respect for property, Cole?
Right, I better change outfits. Shall I like, there we go. Here is the place.
This place stinks of petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor.
Ooh, footprints. Won't see where they lead. Fine.
Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
Hangstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Nips is cleaning up.
Let's go. Come on.
Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
The gas, Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now! Look, by the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole, we're out of here!
Oh, it's that cop guy.
There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us.
Right, guys, I have to stop here. But I will continue later. I'll start another broadcast later for the final part. Okay, bye.